We are in Dallas, Texas, and in an hour we're going to board a plane to get to LA. And then we got to hop on a bus and then take an Uber to Thomas's place. Never used Uber before.
That was Montana, right?
Yeah, Gardner, Montana.
So much like that.
Yeah, road trips are great, man. Good stuff.
It also reminds me of when I took the bus from Petoskey or whatever, Washington, to Seattle.
Oh, I bet that was beautiful.
It's amazing. I took a bus to Seattle from someplace in
That said outlets at
Tijon. That's funny because when I drove here for Windwolves, I kept on reading that as Teton.
Yeah,
it's like the Spanish version of Teton.
Tejon.
Isn't it already Spanish or is it French?
Teton is Spanish. It's French. What am I saying? French.
What does Teton mean?
Breast.
Big breast.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait! So it's not just a joke, it's...
No!
It literally means that.
Oh my god! All this time I thought we were just like joking. It actually means breast.
No, it does, yeah. Teat.
Oh my goodness.
Teton, me.
What a revelation. And how childish. I'm frankly kind of disappointed.
I am appalled.
I'm appalled by those fur trappers.
If we're getting into spoilers for landscape, it's getting a little too ridiculous. One evening as the sun went down and the jungle fire was burning, down the track came a hobo hiking, and he said, "Boys, I'm not turning. I'm headed to a land that's far away, behind the crystal fountains. So come with me and we'll go and see the big rock candy mountains. In the big rock candy mountains, there's a land that's fair and bright, where their handouts grow on bushes, and you sleep out every night. where the boxcars all are empty, and the sun shines every day. Are the birds and the bees and the cigarette trees, the lemonade springs where the bluebird sings in the Big Rock Candy Mountains. In the Big Rock Candy Mountains, all the cops have wooden legs, and the bulldogs all have rubber teeth, and the hens lay soft-boiled eggs. The farmers' trees are full of fruit, and the barns are full of hay. Oh, I'm bound to go where there ain't no snow, where the rain don't flow, the wind don't blow, in the Big Rock Candy Mountains. In the Big Rock Candy Mountains, you never change your socks, and the little streams of alcohol come trickling down the rocks. The brakemen have to tip their hats, and the railroad bulls are blind. There's a lake of stew and a whiskey too. You can paddle all around it in a big canoe in the Big Rock Candy Mountains. In the Big Rock Candy Mountains, the jails are made of tin, and you can walk right out again as soon as you are in. There ain't no short-handed shovels, no axes, tools, or picks. I'm a going day where there ain't no day, where they hung the jerk that invented work in the Big Rock Candy Mountains. I'll see you all this coming fall in the Big Rock Candy Mountains. That was good.
The lyrics are on point.
Slow down. I need ISO. Where is it? Come on. Okay, go.
Holy bejesus.
Holy crap.
So this is called bulletproof coffee. It's basically just butter in coffee right here. Normally use a blender, but we just stirred it up. And then we got black.
This one is so yellow it looks like a chicken broth.
Who wants to start?
I'll
Here,
try the black coffee.
Yeah, Andrew, you start that.
I want to try that one.
Brian, you try the black coffee.
All right. Oh, well, I was going to
Cheers, yeah.
That is really good. It is kind of like coffee broth or something.
Yeah. I mean, it tastes a little more watered down than you would expect, but I mean, that's to be expected.
Try this
but it's still
one.
good. Yeah.
'Cause that one's not watered down.
Oh,
it's
my
buttered
goodness.
up.
That is a good aftertaste.
I want to try this butter coffee.
This is also really good coffee. It's
Yeah,
like
it's good.
unbelievably expensive. It's like $20 a pound or something.
You know, I realized that you used your ghee, right?
No, this is just butter.
Oh, it
this
is?
is grass-fed butter.
Oh.
But it's unpasteurized grass-fed butter.
yeah.
So
That's good.
That's really good.
It's actually, the butter's a lot less noticeable than I expected, considering how yellow it was.
when you tell people I put butter in my coffee, they're like, "What?"
They're probably thinking of like that salted butter you put on bread and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It tastes just like cream. I mean, it's almost cream.
yeah, cream is essentially butter.
That's great. Good.
I think that's good.
Look at these squirrels right here. They have no fear. And I think I'm going to feed it, but I'm not going to feed it.
Oh, Superman!
No!
Inés, cuidado. No, déjala.
Look at the sign there. Look at the sign there. See if there is one.
Yosemite.
I just realized I didn't change it out of slow-mo.
Aquí, go.
For half dome, that's okay. Anyone around us, let them know they're fine where they are. Okay, what? Is that recording? Oh, that's awesome.
Inés?
Oh, for that, yeah.
All right. If you turn around that way, you'll crap your pants.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
No, do look down. You're safe. Wow. We were there, and not long ago, that was way higher than us. Wow. Like, look how big Half Dome is compared to when we were down there.
Wow, you're right, yeah. Half Dome is a little speck.
Wow.
I'm gonna send a picture of this to my dad.
Yeah, too.
No, Andrew, can you take a picture of me with your phone and say this was Thomas's last picture and send it to my dad?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna sit over here, actually.
I've got a couple thoughts.
Okay.
One is,
Hit us with them.
walking around with a pack is 100% different from walking around with a pack. And like, I was just scurrying up these rocks earlier without one, and I can totally imagine how good it must have felt to be John Muir with his knapsack and like a small loaf of bread and tea,
Oh my god, dude.
just wandering the hills. But with a backpack, it's a bit different.
I was reading about like the Swiss Alps or something, and the farmers there, they take like a loaf of bread and cheese made from their sheep or something, and like they go out and they hike in the Alps every day or something, and I was like, oh my god, that would be heaven. A loaf of bread and fresh cheese. Good god.
Yeah, it all goes back to that Thoreau quote about the fox losing his tail in a trap. And I think I'm just gonna try to lighten my load as much as possible tonight. Cause like, even if something might be nice to have, I think it'd be a lot nicer to just make it light.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I still think it would have been nice to do part of the backpacking today. I wish you told me we could have camped at the 3 mile mark.
Well, here's the thing. You know, we had so much stuff to do today. We had to reserve a camp, and you know, we drove in. We wouldn't have had any time to do anything else. And this way, we have like some idea as to what we're capable of. Now you know not to pack it because you'd be carrying as much.
That's actually a really good point.
So I'm right.
Well, we wouldn't have been able to do this if we had backpacked today, right?
We could have maybe done it on Sunday, but the thing is, if we had done it on Sunday, we would have been a lot more tired, a lot less motivated, and ready to get out of here.
All I know is that if we had missed this, I would have been disappointed. I wouldn't have known I'd be disappointed, but in the afterlife, I would have been disappointed.
The thing is, we're only really exploring part of the park one day. We're backpacking 3 days. You have no idea what it's like in the high country.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Okay, so just so you guys know, there's two maps here. Yosemite Valley is kind of magnified over here. We are right here. That little thing is. Okay. This is the Yosemite Trail, Yosemite Falls Trail. That's what we are going to be taking. This whole trail right here, up to the top of the falls, is 3.2 miles. So that's 3.2 miles of a lot of uphill. 3.2 miles to the top of that up there.
Yep.
So once we do that,
after that we can technically camp here, right?
We could technically camp there, but we should keep going. Yeah. I would say let's do the extra 2.9 miles up to Indian Canyon, or either Yosemite Creek. Yosemite Creek would be better. So at that point we'd have been.
It's only 2.9 after that.
2.9, so that's
on the flat.
Yeah, that's 6.1 miles total. Okay. If we can make it there, we can set camp there.
It looks relatively flat, so except that part. But.
Yeah, well, we'll see. And then camp there the next day, 1.3 miles to North Dome. Another 1.3 miles to
1.8 to North Dome.
That's 1.3.
No, I mean to North Dome too.
Okay, 1.8 to North Dome.
Yeah.
And then add another 0.5 going back down, because we have to do that. So that's 2.2. And this, if we go to Indian Ridge, that's 2.2, 3.3. And then if we want to go on top of Indian Rock, which is even higher than North Dome, that's going to add another 0.6 miles. So we're up to 3.9. Add 2.1 miles. Wow, this little part right here is 2.1 miles.
How necessary is Indian Rock if we do North Dome?
It's not necessary, but the point is.
What's that?
If we do a good enough and creative enough job using that 3D camera, we can possibly send an email to Google or YouTube saying, hey look, we really like this 3D camera software. Here's some examples of it.
Send us a better camera.
Send us a better camera, and you can showcase some amazing places that most people won't want to hike to.
Well, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, what is your verdict on this view? It's pretty nice. And yet, somehow, we need to get up there. Still going. Good thing we're sleeping up there, because if we still had to come back down, we would be in mucho trouble. Mucho traffico. But we're okay. Did you guys go to the top?
We did.
How was it? Worth it?
I don't actually want you to turn around. I'm just kidding.
We're sleeping up there, so we got to go one way or the other.
Beautiful up there.
Cool.
And there's a nice pool of water and
Awesome.
a nice bridge. To the left and then to the right is the lookout. We actually forgot to go to the lookout.
Okay, cool.
There's a nice flowing river.
Sweet. Good luck on the way down. Just keeps going. Just keeps going. I can hear Thomas up there. Can't hear Brian and Andrew anymore, but they're somewhere behind me. All I know is we'll all make it, because we got to.
I knew that if I had gave up at the Smokies, somebody would have come found me at this.
Yeah, it's totally different.
Okay, he's probably along this trail somewhere, so we'll just find him.
Thomas, you said the mileage is not that high for this, right? Like the total mileage?
We're not even. We haven't even gone 3.2 miles yet.
Wow.
It's just that the altitude climb is just.
It's the exertion, it's slow and steady.
You know, sometimes it feels like you wish it were a little bit steeper so that you could use your hands too. And you could just like crawl up the mountain.
Not when you're carrying that tripod though.
That's true. If this were like Far Cry, you just jump off the edge.
The viewers can rotate the camera.
Hi there, 3D camera. This is the top of Yosemite Falls. That way is Yosemite Point. Down there is the land of riches. We are in the land of the poor. The poor in material, but the rich in spirit.
I can see why Buddhist monks must hike up to Buddhist monasteries in the mountains.
You know what I think it is that a lot of meditation, or I think maybe all of meditation, I don't have any personal experience, but from what I've read, it's just all about getting yourself to stop thinking. And I think exhaustion is one method to get to that. You just keep hiking until your brain's like...
I always thought it was, you have to have a Zen meditative mindset to deal with the exhaustion.
No, I don't think so. In fact, I think it's not even trying to get yourself to stop thinking. It's to use the muscle of your brain that allows you to stop thinking. So like, you focus on one thing, and then every time your thoughts stray, you use your ability to pay attention to focus it back on whatever you were paying attention to. So it's like exercising that thought muscle and being like, this is what I'm gonna think about right now, not whatever my monkey brain says it's gonna think about. Which my monkey brain is thinking about a couple of things that I won't mention. Okay.
My monkey brain's thinking, my arms are really tired. Wow, look at these mossy trees.
Yeah, that's mosserific.
Welcome to Zambokam. What can you do in Zambokam? Anything you want. Behind you. Oh.
You can look behind you. You can look above you. You can do anything at Zambokam.
My knees are shaking because we're so close to the edge, not because we hiked.
Maybe you should get away from the edge and sit down.
Dude, we hiked this high.
That's crazy. Like down there, like I was like, do people actually go up there?
They do. I was like, you're kidding me, there's a way to get up there.
I was like, no crap.
We get up there, you can see Halfdom. And you can see outside that valley.
What's that?
Yosemite Point.
You want us to hike up there?
We got to hike up near there so we can set up a camp.
How near are we talking?
like a quarter of a mile away from the edge. That's where we can.
So in those wooded areas?
Yeah, yeah. Once we find a flat place up here, what I'm thinking is you and Robby go set up the cameras while Brian and I go pitch a tent, start boiling some water.
You can go.
Can you set up my tent then?
I mean, I don't know.
Whoever's most tired, set up the camp.
Yeah.
By the time we're at the
I'll
camp,
set up camp.
by the time we're there, I feel like I can go to the point.
I'm super tired. Then Brian will be camp master.
You'll come back and it'll just be all your stuff underneath me while I'm like, I'm like, guys, I set up camp.
All right. We should go though.
Oh, give me just 5 minutes.
Guys, we've made it.
Each camping trip we take, it's a campsite. You can't top this. There's no way this is that. And then we go on another trip, and it's just like, what were we thinking about this one?
The memories that you have from each place are like incomparable. Like you can't compare them. They're their own thing. And you're like, I like this because of this, and I like this because of that.
Yeah.
It's like trying to choose your favorite cereal.
It's so awesome to finally be like all four of us back again. Yeah. The original conception of the show, it was all four of us, but Thomas moved to LA and it's way too hard to do.
This is something I've been wanting to do for a very long time.
God, how long? You were just telling us how long we've been planning
planned
this.
it like immediately after.
We went to the Tetons, right?
That
Yeah.
was back in 2009. Now I want to give a shout out to my uncle because he is the one that's kind of gotten me hooked into national parks to begin with. We went back in 2011, right after I graduated high school.
That's funny. My brother is the one who initially got us into camping. He took me, Andrew, and Brian to Hocking Hills the year I graduated from college. And that was like the start of our like desire to go outside.
This is great though.
I'm pretty sure this is the definition of heaven.
Get my stove going, get some food and some chow. God. We are up here.
Come on in, dear. Woo! Huh. The water's farting. Oh, man. Oh.
Do some laps around the pool. Maybe I'll swim over here. Woo! God, I love this.
This is a great watering hole, man.
Oh, man.